If there's one thing that's really important to us as parents, it's raising thinking people. My children are very well acquainted with that phrase because I say it often. You are a thinking person. We are a thinking family. We are thinking people. And in this day and age, the importance of raising children who know how to think cannot be overstated. In a world that now offers tools so one doesn't have to think anymore, it's important for us to raise children who know how to think and think critically. Here are some ways that we're intentional about this in our home. We read with our children and we read a lot, not just to encourage early literacy skills or for entertainment, but for exposure to language, ideas, and different ways of seeing the world. We encourage questions constantly. And not just the layups, the follow-ups, the why, the how did you draw that conclusion, the what do you think? As an attorney, this mama is huge on the Socratic method, even for a 6 and 3-year-old. When our kids ask questions, we answer completely, fully, maybe a little too completely. And even when it would be easier to simplify things, we try to both meet them where they are while also pushing their thought process a little bit. We encourage them to research, even my 3-year-old. We're fortunate enough to have reference materials like encyclopedias, but we also look things up in books and show them that when you don't know something, you can go find the answer using credible, reliable sources. We let them sit in conversations that are slightly above their level and sometimes very much above their level. Whether it's my husband talking about a complex surgical case he had that day, or me talking about running my law practice or our household, we think that kind of exposure matters. We want our children to hear how adults reason through things, how we process information, how we make decisions, and how we work through problems. We ask them to explain their thinking. I don't want to just know what the answer is. I want to know how you arrived there. What was your thought process? Why do you think that? How did you arrive at that conclusion? That's where the real development happens. And very important to me, we allow space for disagreement. Respectfully, of course, but they are allowed to have a different perspective and learn how to articulate it. Of course, as children, their perspectives aren't shaped by the range of life experiences we've had as people in our 40s. And because of that, it's important for us to help give them a more complete picture that may shape their perspective. But the goal is never to be an I said so household, ever. Because for us, the goal is raising children who are curious, thoughtful, and capable of forming ideas about the world around them, and encouraging the development of one of the most important skills they will ever have, and that is the ability to think critically.